E3 2013 EA discussion with me, MarioDragon, and my brother GenaralSkar, and there's not nearly
I
as much to talk
no,
about as
not
there
even
was with
close.
Microsoft. For Microsoft, I had about a page of notes. EA, I have a
I had
fourth of a
over a
page.
page.
Yeah, I mean, I
This is
just
like
wrote down
half
the
a
basic
page.
stuff. Okay, so let's start off with the beginning. Actually, what I want to start off with is sports, because I just want to get those out of the way. I do not care about sports, really. The only thing you could consider me ever playing as a sport is paintball, I would say.
I
I don't really care
don't have
about
a
anything
paintball
else.
game though, which is weird.
Paintball games, any one has been a failure. Anyway, uh,
Okay. I'll just list the sports games that are
okay,
coming out then.
what are the new sports games coming out?
See, one of the things that they were talking about was that it's powered by one of the new engines, Ignite, so it has better just features
Physics,
and AI and
graphics,
stuff.
looks, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so there's going to be NBA Live 14. There's going to be Madden 25, FIFA 14, and UFC. I don't know what the game is called, but
Whatever the martial
one of the
arts one
things that I
is.
wanted. What?
Whatever that fighting game is.
Yeah, one of the things I do sort of want to talk about for the sports is the NBA Live 14. They're gonna like the other ones. All the players have different stats, and that like affects how they play in the game. But this one, their stats are gonna be like updated every hour, or like within an hour of when they get updated. So it's gonna be like different as you go on or whatever, depending on how good and bad the actual player is doing. So that's pretty
And
interesting. But
let's now move on because I don't care and don't have any opinion one way or the other. My
yep,
favorite thing that I'm most excited for from EA, which surprised me, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, or as the guy said, Garden War, or Gardenware.
hardware,
Yeah, he said Gardenware, or Warfare. Wow, I can't even say what he said. Warfare.
warfare.
Yeah, English. Okay, so it's a third-person action title with Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox One and then the 360, so that'll be cool. Has co-op, that is awesome. And it looks awesome in
Right.
every way. I like the graphics because most
Yeah.
games usually don't. Um, Whoa, hold on. What is?
What are you doing?
Oh, hold on. No, my editing software is open and it caused problems. Okay, so what was I
Oh.
talking about? Most graphics, when they're 2D, they don't look like they belong in 3D. But Plants vs Zombies, it looks awesome in 3D.
Yeah, it looks like a really cool game. There's a four-player co-op, and you can play as different kinds of plants that are like different classes, and
The
they have different
chomper, the
powers
pea
and stuff they
shooter,
can do.
the sunflower as the
The
healer, it
cactus.
looks so cool.
Yeah, the pea shooter is like the normal one who just shoots guns and stuff, and then there's the piranha plant or whatever it's called,
Yeah, the
which
chomper.
yeah, chomper which eats things, and then the sunflower heals, and then the cactus is like a sniper and shoots from far away. And they each have their own different kinds of powers they can use, I guess.
We all know how Plants vs Zombies
I
works.
know. Well, I mean, like the cool thing, like for the cactus, I think it was one of the things was he got like a onion or garlic drone or something, and he could fly it around and shoot stuff with it.
The corn, or whatever. What was that? The
Oh yeah,
corn
it was like a air
missile.
corn
Yeah,
strike.
corn strike.
That was hilarious.
That's awesome. And then it kind of reminds me of Orcs Must Die, like a
Oh yeah,
third-person tower defense, which it is a third-person tower defense, but
yeah.
it's
It's
so
got some
awesome
tower
because
defense stuff in it,
Plants
which is
vs Zombies is my favorite tower defense ever.
yeah. And it's gonna
And
be on Xbox One, and then it's coming to the 360
I said
later.
that earlier, but
Oh, you
yes,
did? I
one more
didn't.
time, the 360, it'll be on the one and then the 360 later. That'll be cool because I don't want to get an Xbox One.
Yeah.
And then Peggle 2, that's all we
Oh,
know
that
is
was
that
a
it's coming out.
failure of an announcement.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it was cool and it's coming out, yay, but that's all
Yeah,
we know. We
it's
don't know
you
anything
can't
else about
really
it.
update. You can't really do much to Peggle to make it new, though.
Well, that's what they said with Plants vs. Zombies.
Well, that's a completely
It's
different kind of game now.
Don't question PopCap. By the way, speaking of PopCap, they have a $100 PopCap pack on Steam where you can get every single PopCap game that was ever made for $100. It's pretty worth it, but you know, a lot of them I can't play because I can't see colors. So I haven't bought it, which kind of depresses me. But, you know, they have, you know, Plants vs. Zombies, Bejeweled, and everything else. Anyway, moving on, Titanfall was next in EA's announcement. Again,
We already talked about that, but
yeah, and the Microsoft. They talked a little bit more about it, and they just kind of went on and on about how,
the
like,
they
their
focused on
vision and
the
whatever.
gameplay experience on trying to be first like a single player kind of game experience, but it is multiplayer, so it's like focused around you.
They're saying
But
it's a single player, but it's multiplayer. Like you're
yeah,
playing
like
on your own, but you're also fighting other people. It's like you
so you're
mean
like getting direct orders from the big people or whatever, and you're getting good
kind of
stuff. I don't know.
reminds me of a Savage game, like Savage, but
Savage,
way, 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 way advanced.
Titanfall.
Yeah, a little bit with like the whole commander and everything. Just
Well, no, I don't think there's one person giving commands for it. It's just everybody's playing at once, and then there's the one person that's like a just a computer at the beginning of every game telling you what you need to do or something.
oh, if it's a computer, then never
Sort of like
mind.
the announcer in Team Fortress 2, I guess.
Announcer in
But
Team. I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in a while. So what?
yeah,
Announcer what?
she just like says 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
You
her.
failed to
Oh,
win. They have her
okay.
intelligence,
That.
all that
Oh, that's
stuff.
what you're talking about. Then it's nothing like
Well,
Savage,
no, it's
and
better
I
than
was
that
wrong.
though. It's not just gonna be like saying what's going on. They're actually gonna be like telling you what you need to do or stuff. I don't know. It looks
I
pretty
didn't.
cool.
I don't know. It looks like a multiplayer game that will, I don't know, be kind of fun, but
Yeah,
something I
and
won't play.
it's not Xbox One exclusive. It's on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So I
That'll
might
be
get
good
that.
for.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, is it gonna be free? I don't
I
remember.
don't think so.
Okay, yeah, then I definitely won't get it if it's not free.
If it
So
was free,
next, Star Wars Battlefront.
did we? Oh, right. They were talking about the Ignite and Frostbite engines, and they showed two games which were on it. And the first one was Star Wars Battlefront.
That's all. They just showed one of those big giant at walkers. Were they AT-ATs or whatever they were?
I think I never can remember. Hang
The thing
on.
from the the thing from the Hoth battle that the
Yeah, yeah. The ads.
fighter, okay, the AT-ATs that the fighters would wrap around and knock them over.
Yeah.
They just showed the foot of that thing in the snow and everything, and it said Star Wars Battlefront. That blew my mind because I never
I
thought
freaked
we'd see
out.
another one.
I started
Which,
yelling.
yeah, I know. Well, and the thing is, EA even said they were interested because after they got the rights to Battlefront, they said they were interested in how people, like fans, were interested in Battlefront 3, and they said they knew that we were wanting it, that we wanted it. So that kind of hinted at a
Yeah.
Battlefront game somewhere.
But it's awesome because Battlefront 3 was like canceled twice or something.
I know, and
So,
it was almost finished too. It's just,
yeah.
man,
So
it's
now they
really
have this,
annoying. That could
and
have
they've
saved
officially
Winter
announced
Soldier.
it, so they can't like not have it be out
Yeah.
now.
Except Valve has done that before.
With what?
Half-Life 3,
I don't
Episode
think they
3.
ever announced it
Yes, they
officially.
did. They said that there'd be expansions, Episode 1, 2, and 3, and they never came out with a third.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Battlefront, that'll should be cool. You can't. Battlefront is just a classic. I mean, if
Yeah.
someone
If
watching
you,
this hasn't played Star Wars Battlefront, go out and buy the first and the second and play them and
they're
experience the awesomeness.
they're both awesome
They're both
in
amazing.
their own ways. Like they just have the first one has like awesome maps, and the second one is
Just
game.
better.
Yeah. It's just awesome. So then they announced Need for Speed Rivals.
Which is I'm really looking forward to because you can drive a Ferrari, and I always wondered
Yeah.
why you never could drive a Ferrari in a Need for Speed game. And I read somewhere it was because they didn't want their cars to be seen with illegal racing, but it seems that's changed, and now you can
Yeah.
drive an Italia in this game. It looks so cool. It looks way better than Most Wanted or the new Most Wanted, which was just Burnout.
Oh yeah. So and then they have something called All Drive, which is sort of like if you're playing single player and someone else is playing single player and you're sort of like on the same mission or something, you can actually like join into the same game and end up playing multiplayer at the end of it, which is really cool.
And one of you can play as cops and the other can play as the racer, so the cop could be trying to take down the
Yeah.
racer while the racer
They've
tries to get away from the cops.
they've had that racing, the cop and the racer thing since like a few games, I think, but
I know, but I haven't played Need for Speed in forever, so
yeah.
that's new to
It looks
me.
it,
But I
it looks
just,
pretty cool.
it does, especially because you get to ride in a Ferrari. I mean, I'll buy it just for that. Hopefully it'll be better than the last Need for Speed game. And
Yeah.
then they also announced the Need for Speed movie, which will probably be Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be bad like that.
Oh, come on, those movies are good in the way that they're so bad that they're good.
In the way that what's it called? I don't know, they're just like over the top, I guess.
Yeah, but should be interesting. Should be a good visual movie. I
I
might
guess.
get it off on Netflix. Okay,
Yeah.
so next is a pretty good series that I've heard is good anyway from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Not Mass Effect. I wish they announced Mass Effect of some sort, but they didn't.
So
Dragon
it's
Age
Dragon Age
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Yes. It's going to be open world, which we're seeing a trend
Yeah.
with that. You
Your
get to
choices affect the
choices.
world around you.
You
Don't
get to,
forget that.
okay. Coming out fall 2014. The cutscenes look pretty cool, but the thing is, all the cutscenes of all the Dragon Age games look cool, and
Yeah.
not many of them were that great. I mean,
So,
well, I've heard
I
they
don't
were
know.
great. I heard the first one was awesome, the second one not so much, and after that I stopped following.
Yeah, I've never played a Dragon Age game, so I don't know.
I might,
Um,
I might pick them up. I don't know.
I might. I don't know. I don't want to play the second one, but I don't know.
I was
So one of
really
the
interested in the first. I don't know why I never got it. I don't
yeah,
remember why.
they said that you were going to lead an inquisition to like conquer places or something like that, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
you're gonna
take the
like
Spanish Inquisition.
I guess you're gonna like lead an army around and fight stuff. That's pretty cool.
It should be. It looks. The cutscenes looked pretty good. I don't. But they haven't showed anything else.
Yeah.
So that might as well have just been a trailer on TV. And then next they talked about sports, which we already mentioned.
Yes. And
Battlefield
then
4,
they actually focused on the multiplayer in this one instead of like Microsoft did with the single player.
which changed my mind completely about it because
Yes.
the single player looked really stupid. Like it gave me no hope for Battlefield, but showing off the multiplayer gave me all the hope back because
Oh my
the
gosh,
commander
yes.
mode, where some guy is the commander, that looks like it's back.
This it's like in the Savage game, Savage XR or whatever it's called.
Or
When
Battlefield 2.
Battlefield 2, yeah, you just tell your people where to go, which is really cool.
Drop supplies for them, use artillery. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It
And
still looks
then,
exactly like Battlefield 3 graphics
but
wise.
destructible environments, actually destructible environments.
Seeing that giant skyscraper
Oh my
collapse, that
gosh.
was amazing.
It's not. I mean, because in Battlefield 3, you just destructible environments means you can blow a hole in a wall, but the building will stand forever.
Oh, the support beams, they're there,
Yeah,
but
this game it showed two instances of this where they were underground and there was a tank over them and they blew out a support beam and the tank just fell down through the ground and they were able to take it out, which was cool.
and
And
then
then
they
the
were
second,
on top of the building capturing the flag, but the people below, their enemies, collapsed the whole building, so they jumped off and then watched the whole thing just topple over.
it was so cool. You have to watch it.
That was probably second best. Garden Warfare definitely the best
Yeah.
of EA's E3. And then
And then
finally Mirror's Edge 2. Hopefully it'll be
Yep.
better than the first was.
Yeah. Well,
The
first one was good. It was just short.
short and kind of stupid. The thing for me about the first Mirror's Edge was the cutscenes. Number one, those were beyond dumb. It didn't match the rest of the game at all. Second thing is, trying to figure out the puzzles really messed up the flow of it, because you'd be running around going really fast, beating people up, and then you get stuck, and it just, and then you'd have a problem getting up a wall sometimes, and it just wasn't perfect. It was fun, but it wasn't perfect.
Those custom levels, which were pretty fun to do too.
Yeah, those are. Of course, those are fun in any game. I just
Those are
hope
all,
in Mirror's
yeah.
Edge 2, I hope the cutscenes aren't the stupid 2D style they were in the first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those cutscenes. That's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the cutscenes they used to show it off are pretty cool, but inside the game they were stupid. It was a mediocre game, really. It wasn't great.
It was still fun to play though.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
So
$5
Mirror's
Steam
Edge
game.
2 should be even more fun, I guess.
You would hope.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll find out when it comes out. So
Yep.
that is it for EA, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Nope, there's nothing else.
Okay. We next is Ubisoft, so we'll be talking about that too. Who knows if there'll be any more or less. I don't really know what to expect from Ubisoft. I'm hoping on Rayman. I'm hoping they talk about that game, but they might not.
They probably will. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And other
Very
than that,
least.
Assassin's Creed, what else is there?
They did Far Cry. They published it, so I don't think they're gonna do Far Cry 4 though yet.
The
So
third one just came out. They might do like
yeah.
a trailer. I don't know. Well, we'll find out when. I hate speculating, so we'll just find out when it happens.